I haven't settled the score with you yet. How dare you bully my children?
I swore to protect my kids, but I woke up in a nightmare. Director Wang's touch. This moment ruined me before, but not this time.
Xingzhou is back in the capital. Then this is 6 years ago. The day Bai Ling drugged me. That day, I've been reborn.
My head is spinning, but the realization hits me like a lightning bolt. Xingzhou is back in the capital. That means I've been reborn to the very day Bai Ling drugged me 6 years ago. God gave me a second chance. This time, I will protect my children and turn this tragedy into a triumph. My sister-in-law, Bai Ling, is already at the door, trying to lock me in with that monster to ruin my reputation. I have to get out of here, even if it means risking everything.
Brother, she drugged me. Take me to the hospital, quickly. Or I'll end it right here.
I grabbed a shard of glass, ready to end my own life before letting her win. My brother finally saw the desperation in my eyes and dragged me away from that den of vipers. Memories flood back. Bai Ling tortured my children while I was bedridden. Their scars haunt me.
In my past life, when I was bedridden, Bai Ling tortured my children until they were covered in scars. In this life, I won't let my children suffer ever again.
I will be their shield. No one will lay a finger on them as long as I draw breath.
I returned for my wife, but she's cold and demanding a divorce I never wanted.
Wanxin, can we please not divorce? Wanxin.
He doesn't understand that I'm pushing him away to save him from the mess my life has become. I have to be cruel to be kind. I returned home only to find Bai Ling beating my son over a piece of chicken. The rage I felt was unlike anything I've ever known. I didn't hesitate.
Haven't settled the score with you yet. How dare you bully my children?
I slapped her so hard she hit the floor. This is just the beginning of her debt to me. Then came my mother-in-law, Liu Dajiao, screaming about 6 eggs as if I'd stolen the crown jewels. She thinks she can still treat me like a slave, but those days are over.
Say one more word, and believe it or not, I'll flip this table.
I didn't just threaten. I showed her that I'm no longer the pushover she can kick around. I'll protect my kids' food and their dignity. The children have burning fevers. I must get them to the hospital now. At the clinic, I ran into Zhou Shuxue. She's using her supposed military status to jump the queue while my children are fainting from the heat. The doctor is actually siding with her.
Ma'am, please take your children to wait in the clinic. She's a military family member, so she has priority. I hope you understand.
Priority? I'm the one who sacrificed everything for a soldier. I won't let this fake take what belongs to my children.
I walked into the hallway and saw a commotion. A woman was about to strike Zhou Shuxue. I stepped in instinctively, only to realize the aggressor was my own wife.
Xingzhou, are you done with Rui's shots?
Her eyes were full of fire and pain. I didn't understand what was happening, but I couldn't look away. Her hand was raw from the burn. Why is she here alone and hurting?
What happened? Are you trying to lose your hand? You've been burned. Hurry and find a doctor. Take off the gauze and let me see.
She tried to hide it, but I wouldn't let her. I had to take care of her, even if she hated me for it. What useless man lets his wife suffer? I didn't realize I meant myself.
Is your man gone or just useless? Huh? Letting you, an injured person, bring 2 kids to the hospital?
If a husband can protect them, I will. I don't care who he is. I bandaged her hand, feeling every flinch. Questions can wait. She needs to be okay.
Fine. Check the children first. They've had a fever for a while, and they were just out in the wind.
In that quiet moment, the distance between us felt like it was finally starting to shrink. Looking at the kids, I remember the names I chose for our dream family.
In the future, if we have a son, we'll name him Yunqi. And if it's a daughter, we'll name her Yunshu. Is that okay?
It was just a dream then. But looking at these children, the dream felt painfully real.
My son asked me if that man was his father. I looked at him and knew I couldn't hide the truth anymore. Xingzhou is their father, and no one, especially not Zhou Shuxue's child, will take their place.
My children are the only children of Xingzhou. No matter what, I will fight for my 2 children.
I will reclaim our place by his side. They deserve a father who loves them. I went to pay the hospital bill, only to find it had already been settled. A young man in uniform, the nurse said. My heart skipped a beat. He still cares.
My ex-husband really is a decent man. But this works out perfectly. I have an excuse to find him now.
This is the opening I needed. But as I prepare to face him, I wonder, has he already spent the night with another woman? Or is he still the man I remember?
Brother! Last night, you stayed at the hospital all night, holding hands and whispering to her? Did you cry in her arms and talk about how much you missed her these years?
He was fighting his mother's matchmaking for us.
I told my mother I'm bringing Wanxin and my grandsons back.
You're done for. So this was all one-sided on your part. I'll take you out.
The truth came out. I told him I stayed at the hospital all night just to watch over her from outside the door. My mother thinks I've lost my mind, chasing after a woman who already has a life without me. She started chasing me around the house like I was a rebellious teenager again.
Liu Dajiao is back, demanding $500 for medical fees. She's a shock.
Give me the money! The doctor says your sister-in-law has to stay in bed for 3 more months. For those 3 months of nutrition, medical fees, and my caretaking costs, you must pay me for everything. $500 is enough.
She thinks she can still bully me into submission. But I'm not the helpless girl she remembers. I threatened to take her to the police for the drugging incident, and when she tried to throw us out, I didn't hesitate to push back. I won't let her touch my children or my dignity ever again. The tension was broken by the arrival of men in uniform. Fu Xingzhou had sent supplies, bags of rice, flour, and eggs. Liu Dajiao's greedy face transformed instantly. She started acting like it was an engagement gift meant for her to hoard.
So many things. To those who don't know, it looks like an engagement gift. Come, put them in that room. Hurry up. Wanxin, you help carry them too. Hurry.
I shut her down immediately. I won't accept his pity, and I certainly won't let her profit from it. I told the officers to take everything back. I'm grateful, but I need to keep my distance to protect what's left of my heart.
She rejected the supplies, a cold reminder of her wall. I took my frustration out on my man.
No one would think you're mute if you just kept your mouth shut. Get out!
My family's words don't matter. Wanxin is wonderful, and I'll make her believe in us again. I waited all day, vowing not to see her. But when she arrived, my resolve vanished.
Young woman is outside for you. Should I?
Trouble found my kids first. They were mocked for having no father. It broke my heart.
Yeah, you have no dad, so you can't play with us. There are 3 outcasts in our class. Outcasts. Outcasts.
I found chaos at school. Then Yunshu called me father. Are these truly my children?
That's clearly not Zhou Rui's father. He's my father.
I rushed to the school, only to find Zhou Shuxue acting like her son was the one being bullied. She had the audacity to lecture me on how to raise my kids, while my son's face was bruised. She thought she could hide behind her status, but I've learned that the only way to deal with a bully is to hit back harder.
When I walked over, I saw your kids pinning my Rui to the ground and beating him. I tried to pull him off and he bit me. Lady, how do you usually teach your kids?
I slapped her. My kids won't be victims. Zhou Shuxue's act failed. I slapped her again. Bullying a child is a disgrace.
I hit you to pay you back for slapping my son. An adult's bullying a child, have you no shame?
She offered $50 for the damage. Does she think money fixes everything?
In the end, it's just about money, right? Name your price. Is $50 enough?
Reputation isn't for sale. Will he finally choose a side?
1 slap for $50, right? The money is on the floor. Remember to pick it up later.
$50 for a slap? That's a low price for the truth to finally come out. Fu Xingzhou didn't hesitate. He chose his side the moment he saw his children's tears. I'm through with being the victim of her petty games. If she wants to set a price on dignity, I'll pay it in full.
Watching her stand her ground like a lioness, I realized how much I've missed. This isn't just a squabble between women. It's a reckoning. Zhou Shuxue thought she could use our past to shield her malice, but she miscalculated.
She hits first and complains later. Now she's playing innocent. Stealing my man, then faking a faint? Anyone can do that.
I gave that woman everything I had, but the years of fear and hunger finally caught up to me. My vision blurred just as she started her pathetic performance of innocence. I didn't want to show weakness, not in front of him, but my body simply gave up.
The moment Wanxin collapsed, the world stopped spinning. I didn't care about the accusations or the crowd of gossiping teachers. All I could see was her pale face and the sheer terror in the children's eyes. I had to get her to safety. While I focused on Wanxin, the Viper tried to get our kids expelled.
Director Wang, Comrade Qiao is indecent. She's a bad influence. And her kids are troublemakers. Should we really let them keep studying here?
I tried to keep my distance, but he sees through me. I'm terrified to let him close.
We're far from school now. Stop pretending.
She uses me, then discards me. After all these years, she still pushes me away.
Just now, you were the one using me. And now you're in such a rush to push me away. Qiao Wanxin, after all these years, you haven't made any progress at all, except for getting better at annoying me.
Back home, the safety was an illusion. The food was poisoned, so I told Yunqi to find help.
Grandmother must have spiked the food. Quick, run outside. Go to the station near the school. Tell the lady there's a criminal here. Tell them to come quickly.
A child's scream caught my attention. That voice, it sounded just like mine.
Help! Dad, help me! Dad, help! Help me, Dad!
The truth was uglier than I imagined. Liu Dajia was trying to sell them off to human traffickers like they were nothing more than livestock. I didn't wait for an explanation. My hand was on my holster before she could even blink. Nobody touches my family while I'm breathing.
Freeze! Don't anyone dare touch her.
I saw him before I faded. He had to know those kids are his blood.
Xingzhou, save the child. That's your child.
My children. I missed everything. The guilt is overwhelming.
How embarrassing. Mommy still needs to be fed. Shame on you.
I told him the truth about why I left. The risk of a twin pregnancy in that desolate place was too high. I chose to be a runaway wife so I could be a mother to living children. I didn't want his pity back then, and I didn't want his anger now. I just wanted them to survive.
Calm down first. Before you left for the countryside, I already knew I was having twins. A twin pregnancy is risky. Conditions there were poor. I thought we should divorce first. At least then I could save the babies.
She thought I'd move on. I've been alone all these years.
There's no one else. I swear. All these years, I've always been alone.
I'm a father to 2 beautiful children. The joy is overwhelming.
The kids are mine. I'm a father. Wanxin gave birth to 2 of my children. 2 of them.
Time to clean house. No more outcasts. My children belong here.
I'm here today because I want to know, why did you make these 2 children leave school? Yunqi, Yunshu are my children. It's just that because of my work, I was unable to include their information in my personal files.
Zhou Shuxue must apologize. My children are my priority now.
Zhou Shuxue, you apologize to Wanxin and the children. Then withdraw Zhou Rui from school. Consider this a lesson. Take it as a warning.
Her apology was fake. I want her to feel the weight of her own malice.
Comrade Qiao. I'm sorry. It's my fault I caused trouble for you and the children.
We left as a family, but Zhou Shuxue wants war. She's hunting for secrets.
Investigate Qiao Wanxin for me. I want to know everything about her. Take a good look at this. It's the registration record between her and another man. It has her fingerprints on it, and her own signature. She clearly has a husband. And her 2 children clearly have a biological father, yet she still wants you to help raise them.
Zhou Shuxue's war didn't end at the school gates. She marched into my family home, clutching a registration record like a weapon, determined to prove that Wanxin was nothing but a calculating liar. She wants me to believe that a piece of paper can overwrite the truth I see in my children's eyes. No DNA test needed. Her insults end now.
Who are you calling brats? Since she said they are mine, then they are mine. No test is needed.
I ordered her to leave. Her obsession with my past is now a threat to my future, and I won't stand for it.
The registration record isn't a lie, but it's not the truth he thinks it is. 6 years ago, I was a woman with no escape and 2 lives growing inside me. I had to find a shield, even if it meant begging a stranger for a name. I knelt before Xu Ziqian, not for love, but for survival.
Begging you. I have to save my babies. Please marry me.
I traded my dignity for their status. Now it might tear us apart.
Her fake marriage for protection breaks my heart. She won't be alone anymore.
Do you even want to get a divorce? Fine. Leave this to me. Don't worry about it. I'll take the 2 of them to meet the family.
She's still trying to push me away, but I'm done being a bystander. From now on, I am taking charge of this family, whether she's ready or not. Facing my parents was a storm. I must protect my children's innocence.
Yunqi, Yunshu, don't be afraid. This is your grandpa. This is your grandma. And that's your aunt.
Their small, polite voices were the only weapons I needed against the cold stares of my relatives. My mother is stubborn, blinded by her hatred for Wanxin.
Of course. Qiao Wanxin is a vicious woman who is vain and shallow, the type to leave when things get tough. A woman like that, if she really were pregnant back then.
She denies it, but the resemblance is impossible to ignore.
Silence fell as they saw the truth. The kids look just like him.
But Yan Yan. But these 2 kids, the more I look at them, the more they look exactly like your brother when he was little.
In an instant, the brats they wanted to cast out became the grandchildren they couldn't wait to feed.
Nanny Wang's confession exposed my family's cruelty. The betrayal hurts.
Yan Yan, didn't you tell me to put extra peanuts in the porridge to trigger Wanxin's allergy and make him sick?
Seeing my father's outrage was the only thing that kept me from losing my temper completely. This house is supposed to be a sanctuary, not a den of vipers.
His touch is gentle, reminding me of our wedding night. My walls are thinning.
Don't move. Close your eyes. Be careful of the antiseptic. Don't let it splash into your eyes.
I tried to keep my guard up, but in this moment, the wall I built around my heart felt thinner than ever. The morning brought an absurd reversal. My red face from embarrassment was mistaken for tears of abuse. and suddenly the entire Fu family was turning on Xingzhou to defend me. It was a chaotic, beautiful mess that I never expected to experience in this life.
Huh? No, that's not it. He was applying medicine, but it accidentally got in my eye, so my eyes watered. He didn't bully me.
I had to step in before they actually threw him out. Seeing them rally around me like this, it's the family I always dreamed of but never had. I went to the detention center to face Liu Dajiao one last time. She's still the same manipulative snake, trying to trade a burned letter and a secret about my birth for her freedom. She thinks she can still control me with the shadows of my past.
I'd rather never find Xu Ziqian, and I'd rather not remarry Fu Xingzhou, just to watch you rot in jail.
I left her to rot, but her words about my origin are a poison.
Between us, all ties are cut.
Liu Dajiao's words about my mysterious origin were like a poison in my mind. But I have no time for ghosts of the past when the rot in this house is staring me in the face. My father and Bai Ling think they can still use me as a bargaining chip to save their own skin, but they've forgotten one thing: I'm no longer the girl they can sell. I'm walking away from this family of vipers, and I'm taking my dignity with me. Let them rot in the mess they created.
Step on that one more time, and I swear I'll call 911 immediately and make you pay for everything.
At the old residence, Bai Ling tried to bully us again, but she only makes my resolve harder. The fear in her eyes was the only apology I needed. I won't let anyone cast a shadow over my kids' lives again.
Bai Ling tried to smear Wanxin, but she doesn't understand our bond.
Whatever you want. I've got your back.
I wanted everyone to see that Wanxin isn't alone. As long as I'm standing, no one gets to disrespect the mother of my children.
This rented place feels like home. Hangzhou is my silent anchor.
I rented a new place. Let's head over there. Given my current situation, going to the Fu family isn't ideal.
For the first time in 2 lives, I feel like I have a home that truly belongs to me and the children. Seeing Hangzhou in the rain, my walls are thinner than ever.
Your clothes are soaked. Come inside and change.
The air in this tiny room suddenly felt heavy with everything we haven't said to each other.
The clothes fit too perfectly. Who was the man she measured for?
This outfit doesn't belong to that shoe guy, does it?
I want her to look only at me.
He was acting like a jealous child over a shirt I made for Xu Ziqian out of pure gratitude. My attempts to explain only seemed to fuel his fire, making me look like I was pining for a ghost from my past.
So I only deserve the hand-me-downs.
His stubbornness is infuriating, but seeing him this bothered, it's a strange proof that I actually matter to him.
Coming home alone was like a firing squad. I'm a disappointment to them.
Who cares about you? What a disappointment.
The pressure to bring Wanxin and the kids into this house is mounting, but I won't do it until I know they'll be respected.
The party was full of whispers, but Yan Yan became my fiercest protector.
Listen, everyone. This is my only real sister-in-law. From beginning to end, I only have this one sister-in-law. There's no such thing as a new or old sister-in-law.
Her loyalty touched me. For the first time, I felt like the Fu family might actually have a place for me.
Zhou Shuxue is like a cornered snake, waiting to ruin everything.
Qiao Wanxin, your smugness won't last long.
I'll stay ahead. Her jealousy won't touch my family again.
The kid's joy and his look. My dream is finally coming true.
She's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
For a moment, all the pain of my past life seemed to vanish in the warmth of this family circle.
No more ex-wife whispers. It's time to give my kids the name they deserve.
This is my son, Yunqi. And this is my daughter, Yunshu.
I claimed them as my own blood. A declaration of war against anyone who dared to question Wanxin's honor.
At our happiest, Zhou Shuxue threw her final, desperate card.
Hangzhou, she's fooling you. These 2 children aren't yours at all.
She wanted to humiliate me, but she didn't realize that Hangzhou's faith in me is now a wall she can't break.
She produced a paternity test. The room went silent, with suspicion.
I managed to get samples from the 3 of you to send for testing. The results show those 2 children aren't yours at all.
The murmurs of the crowd felt like a suffocating weight, but I refused to let her see me flinch. I don't need papers. I choose Wanxin and these kids every time.
I'm happy to raise Wanxin's children. My whole family is happy to.
Even if they weren't mine by blood, I would protect them. But I knew the truth, and I knew she was hiding something.
She gloated, not realizing she handed me the weapon to expose her fraud.
Why shouldn't I laugh? Zhou Shuxue, I should actually thank you for going through such trouble to help me prove it.
The samples she used, they were the very proof that would seal my place in the Fu family forever. Seeing her collapse as the truth came out was the closure I needed. The guests who were just whispering now cheered for us, but as I looked into the crowd, I saw a familiar face, someone who shouldn't be here.
It can't be.
The battle is over, but a new storm is beginning.
Take this! Take this!
The battle with Zhou Shuxue is far from over, and that mysterious shadow still haunts my thoughts, but the real storm started right in my own yard. I thought I had found peace, but then I saw Zhou Shushue's son, Zhou Ru, turning his petty malice on my children. She stood there like a conductor of hate, egging on a child to do her dirty work. It was a pathetic display of a mother's failure. and my blood boiled at the sight of her smug face.
Kids fighting is perfectly normal. There is no need for adults to interfere.
I arrived to find the courtyard in chaos, with Zhou Shuxue trying to escalate a children's scuffle into a full-blown war against Wanxin. She thinks she can bully my family under the guise of justice for her spoiled son. My father didn't hesitate to shut her down, handing over $10, as if her son's pride was just another cheap transaction. The look of pure rage on her face was worth every penny.
Humiliating her was satisfying, but now she's truly dangerous.
I'll make these two little brats disappear for good. I want Qiao Wanxin gone.
She's a cornered animal ready to strike those I love.
All walls crumbled. But then, Yunshu caught us in an awkward moment.
Mom! Why were you just biting Dad's lips?
I had to think fast, spinning a ridiculous tale about sand in Wanxin's eyes. It was an awkward, desperate lie. But seeing the innocent concern in my daughter's eyes made me realize just how much I have to lose. My personal life was okay, but my career was falling apart.
Xingzhou, you're being foolish. Bringing 2 children to the workplace and making a scene for everyone to see is one thing, but you're also involved with a married woman. This is a lack of integrity and a moral failure. Do you even care about your future?
I won't turn my back on my blood, even if my promotion slips away. The ultimatum was clear. Choose the path of wealth and power with Zhou Shushue's family, or choose the life I actually wanted. For me, there was no choice at all, even if it meant being cast out by the very people who trained me.
You don't understand. You don't understand love at all.
I walked away from that office with my head high and my future uncertain. But as I headed home, a new threat was already converging on Wanxin, led by the ever-persistent Bai Ling.
Bai Ling never misses an opportunity to stir the pot. This time, she brought 2 strangers to my doorstep, claiming they were the parents I had lost 20 years ago. It was a calculated move to trap me in a web of false debt and guilt.
Qiao Wanxin, they're your real parents. I didn't just find them. I brought them here. Treat them well.
I watched as this woman, claiming to be my mother, tried to force a connection that didn't exist. They weren't looking for a daughter, they were looking for a meal ticket, and Bai Ling was the one holding the fork. They thought I was the same weak girl they could manipulate with a few tears and a loud voice. But I've lived through enough lies to recognize the stench of a scam from a mile away.
Try to claim we're family. I have absolutely nothing to do with you.
The mask fell. They were just thugs, and I won't let them touch us.
Seeing Wanxin threatened sent a surge of protective fury through me.
I don't care who you are. If you cause more trouble, I'll have the police take you all.
I stepped between her and the vultures, making it clear that any hand raised against her would answer to me. They were cowards at heart, and the threat of the law was enough to send them scurrying back into the shadows.
The vultures joined Zhou Shuxue to dismantle my life.
Want revenge? If so, work with me.
I could see the gears turning in her head. She was desperate enough to team up with anyone, no matter how low, just to see me crawl. I reached out to Hangzhou for the safety only he provides.
But I'm afraid they'll return to cause trouble tonight. Could you possibly stay here tonight?
He stayed, but the distance between us felt like a chasm. I tried to bridge the gap between us, hoping for a moment of shared warmth, but Hangzhou decided that doing 100 push-ups was a better use of his energy. My frustration finally boiled over at his complete lack of romantic awareness.
Xingzhou, you're such a blockhead. You deserve to be alone.
I'm a soldier, but outmatched in love.
I wore my best dress, but got a lecture and a coat instead.
It's cold out. Put this on so you don't catch a cold.
I was burning with a different kind of heat, and his practical concern felt like a bucket of ice water. I started to wonder if I had lost my touch entirely, or if he was just truly blind to my efforts.
Push-ups weren't the answer. It was time to be the man she deserved.
How about we go see a movie tonight? The parents can watch the kids.
His invitation brought back the old spark. Just us, for once. While we were on our date, Zhou Shuxue was planning a disappearance.
I'll give you the money when it's done.
The trap is set. A deadly game begins.
You two again. Comrade, please take both of them into custody and punish them severely.
The storm didn't just break, it crashed right into my courtyard. Those shadows from my past finally stepped into the light, and they were reaching for my children with sticky, candy-coated hands. These monsters claimed to be my parents, but they were just vultures looking for a meal ticket.
I arrived just in time to see these two trying to lure my son away. I don't care who they claim to be. Anyone threatening my family is going straight to the police. Their active, long-lost family didn't stand a chance against the threat of a jail cell.
This has nothing to do with us. It's the kid's mother, that sister-in-law. What was her name again? Bai Ling. Bai Ling made us do it.
The cowards sold out the one pulling the strings.
Bai Ling's plan backfired. She ended up bound by her own mercenaries.
What are you doing? I told you to kidnap that witch Qiao Wanxin and her 2 kids. Why are you tying me up? Untie me now.
I tracked them down. That kidnapper's easy job is now a nightmare.
Man who's going to end you.
The kidnapper didn't even hesitate to point the finger. Bai Ling's name keeps coming up like a recurring nightmare. But this time, Hangzhou isn't letting her walk away with just a warning.
Bai Ling tried to buy her way out, but the law arrived first.
You just want money, right? I have money. Take it from my house. How does that sound?
I called Xu Ziqian to settle things, but he was arrogant and questioned my identity.
You're Qiao Wanxin's husband? Then who am I? Am I the home wrecker? Can't you use some better tactics? You filthy spy!
His mockery fueled my resolve. No one stands between me and my family. He demanded to speak to Wanxin. The jealousy gnaws at me.
I told Xu Ziqian our contract was over. He tried to play the victim.
When you needed me, you forced me to marry you. Now that I'm useless, you toss me aside. Qiao Wanxin, you're heartless.
I didn't care about his drama. I just needed those papers signed so I could finally be free to start over with the man who actually matters. I want to remarry Hangzhou the moment he returns. Just us. Xu Ziqian showed up, trying to drag me into his social mess.
Give me a hug first.
He begged me to be his shield at a mixer to avoid some unwanted attention. I agreed, but only on one condition. The moment the party is over, he signs those divorce papers and disappears from my life for good.
I was pressured to attend the same event. I was walking into a trap.
I have a wife and kids. They're twins. Why would I attend a mixer?
Seeing Wanxin dance with him filled me with a cold rage.
This is Chief Fu from the Capital Military District. He's a researcher, and he also has a set of twins. Ziqian, hurry up and have a toast.
I looked her in the eyes, waiting for an explanation. The tension in that room was enough to snap bone, and Xu Ziqian had no idea he was playing with fire.
I shattered his ego. Hangzhou is the father of my children.
Actually, he is my ex-husband, the biological father of my child.
Watching Xu Ziqian scurry away in fear was the best debt repayment I could have asked for. But as he disappears, Hangzhou's silence feels heavier than his anger. We're finally free of the past, but is he ready to face the woman I've become? Or is there one more secret waiting to tear us apart?
Just now, you danced quite well. Quite a perfect match.
Hangzhou's silence was deafening. A heavy storm brewing beneath his calm facade after he saw me dancing with Xu Ziqian. He cornered me in the hallway, his eyes burning with a possessive fire that I hadn't seen since my rebirth, demanding answers for a scene he clearly misunderstood.
I couldn't stand seeing her in another man's arms, even if I knew it was just a show for the mixer. Every step they took together felt like a direct challenge to my place in her life. And I needed her to tell me exactly what that man meant to her.
We're getting a divorce tomorrow.
I must end this charade. The tie to my past will be severed tomorrow.
My pride won't let me admit how much her words affected me.
In private, his touch was demanding, reclaiming every inch of me.
A man who's been starving for years is truly terrifying.
I've missed her for too many years to let her go easily tonight. She thinks she can just walk away after stirring up my emotions. But I'm not done proving who she really belongs to.
While we were lost in our own world, Xu Ziqian was facing a much more aggressive storm, my children. Yunqi and Yunshu weren't about to let the man they saw as a kidnapper off the hook, and they were defending their home with everything they had.
Qiao Wanxin, after tonight, the score between us will be settled for good. I'll owe you nothing.
My kids saw through him and treated him like the intruder he is. Hang Yang arrived and decided that Xu Ziqian was the villain of the century.
Oh, great. So you're the scumbag who tricked her into marriage, ran off with her savings, moved overseas, disappeared for years, and wouldn't even show up for a divorce. Is that you? Take that.
I watched in complete shock as Hang Yan literally knocked Xu Ziqian out cold with one blow. He was supposed to sign the divorce papers today, but now he's just a heap on the floor. I told Hang Yan the truth. He helped me survive my lowest point.
So, it was actually you two who mistreated him?
Seeing my sister's expression turn from righteous fury to absolute guilt was a rare sight. We had all misjudged the situation, and now we had a serious debt to pay to the man lying in that hospital bed. Hang Yan must ensure his recovery as a lesson for her impulsiveness.
She will stay here to care for you until you're discharged?
Xu Ziqian seemed surprisingly willing to accept Hang Yan as his nurse. I caught a glimpse of a smirk on his face that made me wonder if he was planning to make her life as difficult as possible. Hang Yan's lack of experience is turning caregiving into a disaster.
Sorry. It's my first time caregiving. I have no experience. I'll be careful next time.
A victim or a predator?